So hey guys, it's me again. I just wanted to talk a little. So, what I find ironically sad is I worked as an EMT for 3 years, and while I was driving ambulances, in the back of ambulances, and I was with patients, or with not patients, or driving patients, the saddest thing I would see is when I would go light sirens, not go light sirens, to a major emergency, non-major emergency, and just be driving, people would cut ambulances off all the time. They thought it was okay to cut off an ambulance. And every time someone would cut us off, I think to myself and think, well, what if that person's cutting off the ambulance that's driving their family member? Whether it's a fire department or a private ambulance service, and you're cutting off that ambulance, and your family members in that, or a friend's family member, or anybody's family members in there. Every time you cut us off, it slows us down a little, and sometimes delays us a little bit. That could also be delay between a few minutes or a few second difference in the percentage of whatever's going on with that person's survival, or to get better, or the medications they need. Every second counts, and every second is important. But I like how people think their life is so important that they can just cut off an ambulance. Yet I barely see people cut fire trucks off when their lights are going off. Yeah, probably mainly due to the fact that they're so large, or even police officers. Yet when you cut ambulances off that have paramedics and EMTs and anybody working on saving someone's life in an ambulance, everybody thinks it's okay and appropriate to just go, hey, you know what, I'm more important, I can just cut you off. I find that ironically sad. What if it's your family member in there? What if that you cutting that person off, that ambulance off, caused a difference in the delay in their care? How would you feel if it was your own family member? Your brother, your sister, your grandparents? Who knows? But I ironically find it so sad that people think it's acceptable to cut ambulances off. It's equally as sad as people cutting off school buses with children in it. And it's sad that people in today's society think it's acceptable to drive and just not use turn signals, put yourself into a lane when nobody knows what you're doing. But the worst is when you do it to ambulances. When we're in the middle of doing life-saving things, why do you feel the urge and the necessity to cut it off? It makes no sense. And me working as a former EMT, this is my perspective. I find it ironically sad that people think it's acceptable. No one should cut off an ambulance. No one should cut off any type of first responder vehicle. That's a big life or death difference in needs and necessity. Maybe people should think before they cut ambulances off that are going like sirens. Maybe people should think before cutting off an ambulance. Maybe people should think in general before they do the things they do, because everyone's actions have a reaction, and everyone's action has a different cause and can change the perspective of life and everything else. The world is based off people's actions and reactions. And that's part of life. Well, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, or do whatever you want. It's fine with me. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.